A table-type fan is a propeller-bladed fan having two or more blades directly driven by an electric motor. Generally, the rated voltage is 240 volts AC at 50 Hz frequency. Table fans are fitted with a single-phase motor, and it's either a shaded pole motor or a capacitor-type motor. In this exercise, we are going to learn to dismantle a table fan with a shaded pole motor, then dislodge the field winding from the poles and record the winding data.
The tools required for the purpose are electrician toolkit, nylon hammer, cold chisel, multimeter, 500 volt mega, weighing machine with a 3 kg range and 10 gram resolution, a pair of scissors, soldering iron, and hacksaw frame with a 30 centimeter blade. A shaded pole motor is a single-phase motor which has a squirrel cage rotor and a salient pole stator in which the field coil is wound. But first, we need to record the available details on the nameplate. Manufacturer's name, serial number, trade name, type AC or DC, voltage, frequency, input watt, oscillating mechanism, size of fan, that is sweep, RPM, number of blades, class of insulation, type of bearing and bearing number. After making note of the details that you could gather from the nameplate, remove the guard from the fan body by loosening the guard clamps. Loosen the lock screw of the fan blade and remove the blade assembly from the shaft. Remove the oscillation mechanism lever screws. Unscrew and remove the rear guard and end nuts. Remove the end cover. Then, remove the rotor from the stator. Slip the rotor straight out without damaging the stator coils. Check the bearing for its proper functioning. Replace it if there is any end play. Clean the winding of the fan. Gather all the winding data that's possible and make note of it in the data sheet. Number of slots, number of poles, wire insulation, winding, hand or form, pole or slot insulation material, the size, type of lead wire size, type of sleeve and size. Make note of all the details that you could gather with regards to the winding.
In the case of a capacitor type table fan, the motor is a split phase type motor having starting and running windings. Split phase means there are two phases. No centrifugal switch is provided for the starting winding. The condenser is permanently connected in the circuit of the fan. In this exercise, we saw how to dismantle a table fan and dislodge the field winding from the poles, apart from gathering the various data from the table fan nameplate and its motor.